Hello guys, I'm Gaming and I'm reacting to The Most Allergic Kid in the World by DharMannStudios. As always, links to the channel and the video in the description. As always, let's begin. Shall we?
I know what'll calm your nerves. Take off your respirator.
Did you decide on any snacks?
What's wrong?
Let me guess, he's allergic to peanuts. So my main question, at least for now, is what is exactly meant by the most allergic kid in the world? I can guess that it has two meanings. Either he has every single allergy in the book, or his allergies have a super big reaction. Either his allergies have a really big reaction, way bigger than the normal, or he has all the allergies in the book. Who knows which one they'll take? Anyway.
Don't you like me? Jesse. Hello? Jesse. I was saying, make sure the EpiPens aren't expired and always carry two on.
Draw on me at all times. Otherwise, if an allergic reaction occurs and the first dose of epinephrine doesn't fully reverse the symptoms, it could lead to an anaphylaxis relapse.
Meds, wipes, mask.
I promise you, I got everything.
Is it me, or has COVID done on us way more effects than we think? Because every time I see these masks, I immediately get reminded of COVID. Like, am I the only one who the moment they see the mask, they're immediately like, oh, COVID. No, not again. Like, every time I see a mask, I get reminded of COVID. Like, tell me, am I the only one here? Anyway.
Who's that?
I don't know. Can we just go? Please.
Okay.
Binging another rom-com? It's okay, I'm not hating. I love that my baby brother's a hopeless romantic.
Emphasis on hopeless. Remember what happened on my last date?
What is it, kid? Chocolate? Cherries?
Latex. Band-Aid.
Keep your head up, okay? Your happily ever after is coming, I can feel it.
Fairy tales include Prince Charming riding in on a white horse, not getting carried away on a white stretcher. No girl is gonna want to put up with that.
You know what I say? You have to give love a chance. Because to the right person, no obstacle is too big.
Please tell me you're on your way to dispose of radioactive waste and then that hazmat suit.
Just a little extra layer for protection.
Against what? My entire social life? Mom, I'm not wearing that.
Okay, well, have you just considered the risks? I mean, think about your allergies.
Oh no. Oh no, we all know what's gonna happen. Like, I am not gonna be surprised if this ends up being a dream or something of him imagining, like, maybe not exactly a dream, but like him imagining what would happen if he actually wore the suit. But like, okay, like, I have a question. Is he allergic to the air or a scent at this point? The guy must be allergic to a scent or something as well for a hazmat suit to be necessary. Anyway.
You know, even the tiniest trace of peanuts can send you into an anaphylactic shock. And crumbs, they're everywhere. They're like tiny little grains of wheat protein poison. Oh, Lotion, it's full of hidden allergens. Remember last year's rash? It took weeks to heal. Don't forget about airborne irritants. It's gonna activate your asthma.
All right, I'll wear it.
I knew he imagined it. I knew this sounded way too imaginary for it to be true.
Oh, one more thing.
Okay, so basically by the direction they're going, I feel like they're going with the first direction I mentioned of him having basically every allergy in the book. Like, again, if I need to remind you for some reason, what I said was it could take two directions. Or like it could go two different directions, which are either he has every single allergy in the book, which by what I've seen is basically the direction that they're going for, is that he basically has every allergy in the book, or that if he were to have an allergic reaction, it would be like much more worse than, let's say, a normal allergic kid would have. But yeah, based on what they've been doing, it's basically very clear that they're going with the first direction. Anyway.
I don't need this. I know this list by heart.
Oh, really? Okay, prove it, smarty pants.
Take allergy medication every morning. Always double check that you have 2 EpiPens on you. Watch the air around you, make sure it's circulating, and be careful of physical contact, which, on both accounts, I think this hazmat suit has me covered. Literally. And lastly, sanitize hands often and wipe down everything.
Looks like someone's a little clean freak.
No thanks.
What's wrong? Scared of a little germ?
Don't do that. I've got a grocery list of allergies I can't eat, and dying is not on my to-do list today.
Bro, honestly, if I had to wear that to school, I'd want to die.
Ah, you must be the boy with the allergies.
Actually, sir, I think he has a bad case of Lethal Company's cosplay. I don't know.
Zip it, Cam.
I mean, I really have not seen Lethal Companies that much. I don't think I've even seen gameplay of it. I've just basically heard of it, like anybody, but like, don't the people in that game wear those like orange suits? Like, yeah, you could say it's similar, but those suits are mainly orange, and if I'm not wrong, have a bit of gray, but like they aren't white in the slightest. Like, where did you get the white one from? Anyway. The definition of this is lurking for a moment way too long, or honestly, has been already lurking for way too long. Like, why do you need to prolong it? Like, DharMann, why do you need to prolong it? Like, we already know that she's his crush. You've already said it enough times. You don't even need to go on with this. Just go on.
Sorry, I'm late.
I guess you listened to me for once. New.
Avery, today's your day. I hope it's fun in every way, with cake and games and lots to do, and people like me who think the world of you. Thank you.
I also got you these.
They're so pretty.
Can anyone present last night's homework?
Wait a minute. What happened? What happened?
Games and thank you.
I also got you these.
They're so pretty.
So he met her when he was young or something? I thought they had gone back to her little sister or something.
Can anyone present last night's homework? No, this This is your first day in class. You didn't get the assignment.
I contacted the principal and got all the classwork ahead of time. Moonlit dreams, if thou wert here beside, no storm could break our tethered hearts, nor break our rolling tides. Rowing fast, rowing free, no compass need have I, for love's own star doth light the waves, and guides me homeward nigh. I chose to do
Dickinson's Wild Nights. I chose to do the same one.
Jesse, sweetie? Cough it up.
Sorry, but there's no food allowed. You're gonna have to go.
I'm kidding.
Phew, thanks. The cafeteria is an anaphylactic minefield for me.
No, and here I thought you were trying to make a fashion statement. Wait a second. Don't I know you? Jesse Banks, it's me, Avery.
Are you Jesse Banks? DharMann. DharMann. This is a kids channel. You're a kids channel. DharMann. We got the new bend over. Jesse Banks in a kids channel. Congratulations, DharMann.
I see you still wear those earrings.
Yeah. I can't believe it's been almost 10 years.
Honestly, I'm surprised that she even like realized it was him, or like I'm surprised that she recognized that it was him, because like his face has changed a lot since then. Like the only similar thing is that he has white skin, and is that being a redhead? Why am I confused on colors now? But like, genuinely compare. Like the guy's face changed a lot. There's no way you're telling me she recognized him that easily.
So, how have you been?
Please, Mom. I just want to go to school like everyone else.
It's just too risky. We still need to identify all your allergies. But in the meantime, you can read as much as you like.
Man, the guy has read more books in that one scene than most of us have probably done in our lives. Like, be honest. Like, let's be honest. I myself am being honest when I say this. Like, I don't think I have read this much, especially, like, if you don't account for ebooks. Like, I have read quite a bit of ebooks, but even then, I haven't done that in, like, a year. And the last time I read a book, well, if you don't account for books that you read, you know, for school and stuff like that, for school, they're part of the program and stuff like that, then I haven't read a book for, like, 5 years or more. And even then, the ones that I read don't even count really as full-on books. So, like, I'm being honest with you. It's not like I'm calling you guys out only. I'm calling myself out as well. Like, I don't think any of us has read this much. And if you did, well, congratulations. I'm not calling you a geek or anything. Congratulations that you read this much, considering how many pages this actually is. Anyway.
You know, just hanging out. You?
Well, I got into cooking. I'm starting a culinary course in a week. I'm hoping to open up my own restaurant like Mariner's Reserve one day. I haven't been yet. It's on my bucket list, though. Oh, and I loved what you wrote for...
Again. Is there another way for me to say again so that like, genuinely, again? Are we really doing this again? Okay, you know what? I've said again way too many times in a few sentences. So, like, really, dude? Really? Like, wait, wasn't he the bully from earlier? Yeah, I think he was, right? Wasn't he the one from earlier? Yeah, pretty much. Of course, the bully is into the same girl that the MC is. If you don't know, MC stands for main character. So, like, the bully is into the same girl as the MC. Wow, how original. Like, we definitely have not seen this a million times. Like, I'll admit, when it comes to DharMann especially, we have seen this trope with rather women being into men rather than men being into women, but like the same exact trope. The bully is into the same girl as the MC, so the bully bullies the MC so that the MC doesn't try to get with the girl. It's that, huh? Is it that gonna be that trope? Because I am telling you, there's a very high chance it will be if they're doing it like that. Anyway.
Or the assignment? I should have known you to be a great writer someday.
Can you help me?
Sure.
Okay. Why? Okay, I guess the only reason they did this is just to even things out. Where, oh yeah, both of the two boys have known her since the, I don't know if I should call it either preschool or, like, maybe not kindergarten, but like preschool to elementary school. This is the only thing that would possibly make sense. Okay, maybe preschool is a little too young, but like, you know what I mean. And also, like, my guy, it ain't his problem if you didn't make a move. Especially because, remember, this wasn't a dating thing. It's not like she was taken so he couldn't make a move. No, they were really young back then. I doubt that they even had the idea of dating in their age. So, like, my guy, give her your gift as well. She's not taken or anything. At least not yet. Anyway.
I hate that Shakespeare freak.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like your crush was pretty impressed.
I ain't worried about that.
Hey, Sam. See you later at tutoring?
I'm gonna ask for a rain check. Something I gotta do.
Oh, okay. I mean, I did just tell Jesse that I was gonna be busy after school, but I guess I could tell him that I'll be free now. I'll call you later.
Yeah, I'm having the same reaction as him. Like, my guy, you had the perfect opportunity to spend time with your crush, and yet you basically gave her to Jesse. Oh, I'm having the same reaction as this guy. Oh, anyway.
Not worried, huh?
Ah, kidding me?
So, I heard you have a little friend coming over?
Remember Avery from my 3rd grade class?
Wait, that's not how you're doing your hair, is it?
Wow, Avery, look how grown up you are. Oh.
Okay, like, I'm sorry, but how did Avery and Jesse recognize each other? Like, the reason why I don't believe it is because guess what? Since they've aged up a lot, yeah, they said 10 years, right? Since they've aged up 10 years, their faces look a whole lot different. And remember, the face is the main way to recognize someone. That's why a person wearing a mask that doesn't even cover their eyes is more than enough of them to hide their identities. Because guess what? Your face is the main way you're recognized, whether it's by a human or by a robot. And guess what? Like, their faces have changed a lot. Like, you know what? Let's go back to the clip. Look, we have already know their faces, right? We already know their faces. Okay, we're at 10:39 so that we don't get lost. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, where was that scene? It was somewhere around here. Yep. See? Okay, maybe she does look a little similar. But
Can anyone?
But okay, no.
有水溝魚啲
Look, you could probably make a case for her, but for him, no. His face has changed a lot. Like, if you were to show me this kid and then show me the grown-up version of him, I would not tell you that they're the same person. Because this kid has a face that looks way too different for it to be the same. Like, for her, I could kind of see the similarity, but, like, even then, it's barely. So, yeah. Anyway.
Standard procedure. Just there we go. Great. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yes. Thank you.
What about this one?
Can you just drop it?
Dad's company's doing well. You'll probably be able to get a limo.
I don't want to go to the dance to literally just sit by myself in the corner all night.
Well, here's a fun idea. How about you take a date? What about him?
Oh yeah, Cam. Look at him. And then look at me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, my mom does do that every time, so I completely understand if it's too much.
No, I didn't mind it at all. I was gonna ask, and I know this may seem silly, but I sent you a Valentine a couple of months after you left, you know, when we were kids, and I was just wondering if you ever got it.
Oh. No, I didn't.
At that look on his sister. Did his sister hide it?
Thanks for having me over.
Yeah.
No, you know, maybe she didn't hide it. She's just giving the, oh, this looks interesting, I'm gonna watch it. Like, she has that look.
It's great to have a friend over.
Are you dumb? Why would you say that?
Honestly, yeah, she's right. Like, my guy, if you have a crush on the girl, the last thing you're gonna want to say is, it's great to have a friend over. My guy, you accidentally friend zoned her. No. Anytime you mention just being a friend, whether it's directly or indirectly, guess what? You're friend zoning her every time you do this. Anyway.
Sorry. I was just watching Love is Blind.
So he did actually receive it, huh? Yup.
I knew it! I think you're really fun to be around, and I like you more than I can say. I've been thinking about this for quite some time. Will you be mine maybe someday? I think I'm gonna overdose on cuteness.
Who's gonna tell her that this was actually from 10 years ago?
But that friend line? Have I taught you nothing?
I don't want to waste her time.
Waste your time? No, you wasted your opportunity, you stupid. Okay, I keep holding myself back. If I don't want to swear, why do I even, like, forget it and then stop myself last minute? Okay, but, like, anyway, like, wow, I don't want to waste your time. Well, how stupid would it be for you to waste your own opportunity, huh? Because, like, my guy, I don't think you realize, like, this is the first time you ever hear of someone, like, indirectly friend-zoning another person. Because that's what he did. Jesse indirectly friend-zoned, wait, what was her name again? What was her name again? Okay, why do I keep forgetting important names? Okay, I'm gonna need to go back to a moment. Yep, we're at 13:48, just for me to not forget.
That'll be free now. Hey,
I'm gonna ask for.
Hey, Sam. See you later at tutoring?
I'm free. I'm gonna ask for.
I did.
kidding me?
You let every.
But
Okay, like, we all know, like, my guy, you friend-zoned her. You have friend-zoned her. Like, wow. You have a crush on her, and she has a crush on you, and you then indirectly friend-zone her. Congratulations. Anyway.
hey, is the seat taken? So no gym class for you?
Too risky to participate in or out of the hazmat suit. What's your excuse?
I forgot my gym clothes. Do you mind if I... You're so talented.
Yo, check it out. I did take Jesse's bag to the nurse's office and I snagged this pig.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Might as well go back so that we know as well.
I did take Jesse's bag to the nurse's office and I snagged this pig.
Lavender pollen dust This is incorrect. This is not correct. This is wrong. This is very wrong. And if you're asking how is it wrong, well, think about it for one moment. Okay, lavender pollen wait, dust? Huh? Could someone be allergic to dust or grass? Like, the lavender pollen I think I've heard of before, but like, dust and grass? Are you serious? And also, wasn't grain also one of his allergies, which is why he can't get near toast? Wasn't it because of grain? Like, my guy, you've started confusing me. What are his allergies? The list doesn't work. Because, like, first of all, we have seen him hang out in the open just fine. If you had a problem with dust or grass, we would have already seen that. Second of all, where is grain? They made an entire scene showing us that he's allergic to toast. Which, guess what? No matter what type you get, has grain. Now, of course, depending on the type, it has different amounts of grain. But toast always has grain. So if he's allergic to toast, he's allergic to grain. So where the hell is grain? This list is both nonsense and contradicting. Congratulations, DharMann. Like, we keep doing these contradictions, huh? Like, look, a coincidence is one thing. A contradiction is another thing entirely. Anyway.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what? Wait. How is this possible? Did my guy get hit with a Did my guy get hit with a basketball or a knife? Because how can a round object cause this cut? Round object caused the cut. You know what? Like, DharMann is reaching levels of nonsense at this point.
Hold still.
Just give love a chance. Besides, I think you've kept her waiting long enough.
Avery, would you maybe want to go out sometime?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say that I'm honestly glad they didn't go with the trope of making a mess it up the first time just to pad out the runtime. I'm honestly glad that they didn't do that. Instead, just went with him actually going out with her the first time instead of messing it up, and then we have to pad out the runtime until he actually does it. So thankfully they didn't do that, and of course I'm skipping this because I am not risking a copyright claim like this has been happening to me like a few times already, so I'm not risking it. Nope. And again, like, look, here's a mantra on this channel. You know what they say? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You know what they say that? You know that saying? Well, guess what? On this channel, it is flipped. We don't care about the journey, we care about the destination, baby. This montage can go to hell, we are skipping it. And you know what? I'm not even gonna do what I did before, because if you guys don't know, like before, what I used to do is that I would pause the recording and I would watch it alone. But then I realized, wait a minute, I don't actually need to watch this. I can just skip it without wasting my time. Anyway.
Go again. I love it.
Avery. This must be the boy who's been keeping you from us.
Jesse, this is Stella from the culinary classes I've been taking.
Nice meeting you.
Where were you? Chef treated us to dinner at that restaurant you've been dying to go to, Mariner's Reserve.
Oh, I was busy. It was good seeing you.
Bro. No matter what we try, Avery's not gonna break up with Jesse.
Bro, we're going about this all wrong. I think we need to try and get him to break up with her.
How?
Right at the top of the list of things he's most allergic to.
That list that they showed is a list of contradictions. Because first of all, again, may I go back to that list? You know what? Why not go back to it, huh? First of all, we're at 1753. I need to remember that so that I don't get lost. Anyway, going back before that. Okay, yep, before that. Okay, maybe not before that. Maybe I went a little too far. Okay, where's the scene where we were? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be around here. Yep.
Listen, I snagged this pig.
Alrighty, so what do we have over here? Lavender, pollen, dust, and grass. May I point out the contradictions over here? First of all, I will say that I can't really comment on lavender or pollen since we haven't seen them around those. But when it comes to dust and grass, may I say that this is false? Because first of all, for dust and grass, the guy was like out in the world for a few years before his allergies took over, and he has to stay in the hospital for them to know his allergies. So these two are pretty much impossible. Like I want to be corrected. If you guys can correct me, I want to. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Please, I'm begging you. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But and also, where's Grain? Again, where is Grain? Where is Grain on this? Right on the top of the list. What list? The Grain isn't on the list in... The Grain isn't on the list in the first place for it to be at the top of the list. Where's Grain? The thing that they kept hinting at and eventually mentioned is not even on the list. I am telling you, this is one of those things where they want you to be... Is it supposed to be inattentive or unattentive? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they want it to be inattentive. Again, I don't know which one it's supposed to be, but like... They want you to not focus on the story so that it makes sense. Because the moment you focus, you're like, where's Grain? Like, out of all the allergies that they've hinted towards, Grain was the top one. The one that they hinted at the most was Grain, and yet that one isn't even mentioned on the supposed list. Congratulations, pal. Anyway, 1745.
Jesse.
Top of the list of things he's most allergic to.
You could have gone to that dinner without me. I couldn't walk into that place without 4 EpiPens on me.
It's okay.
Look, my man, you got yourself a keeper when she doesn't care that she missed out on her dream restaurant. Which, mind you, she was invited on the chef's treat, by the way. She wasn't gonna pay a dime, so like, If after all that she tells you it's fine and stuff like that, then you got yourself a keeper right there. Anyway.
I wanted to try making you an allergy-safe recipe, and I've actually been really getting good. So chef is gonna be moving me up to advanced soon. I'll go get it. If you want, you can read the recipe.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess, it's because noodles have... No, wait, noodles have wheat, not grain.
I'm sorry. I should actually get going.
Is everything okay?
What was on the list? Show me what was on the list. Okay, so 6 potatoes, ham slice, sesame oil. So he's allergic to sesame then, huh? Is that what he's allergic to? Because honestly, it makes a lot more sense than wheat or whatever. Because you know sesame... why am I getting so confused over a word? Like we got sesame noodles and then sesame oil. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I should actually get going.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Bro, she went as far as catering to your allergies, at least the ones that she knew about. Like, don't just go, everything's fine. Just tell her. Tell her that you're allergic to sesame or whatever it is. Just tell her at this point. Anyway.
Jesse, there's an opening to be a tutor since Avery's culinary classes are conflicting with their schedule. Let me know if you want the job.
Yo, Hazmat. You know, I've been wondering, exactly how bad are your allergies? Maybe we could test it out.
Run. Run!
Where you going, bro? Hey, come on, bro. One bite's not gonna hurt.
Get away from me.
Not unless you break up with Avery.
What?
Back off, Jim! Dude, it was just a joke. Well, at least Princess Charming was here to save the day. I'll save you some.
Hey, are you okay?
Leave me alone.
Hold on, Jesse. Can you at least talk to me?
Talk about what? The fact that I can't protect you if someone has a peanut? Or the fact that you're missing out on parts of your life because of me? Or that I can't even try your cooking? Face it, Avery. I love you. But we were never gonna work.
I'm sorry, why did that thread actually work? Why did that thread actually work? Like, I'm telling you it wasn't because of those two guys. There's no way. There's no way it was because of the two. And also, like, really, dude? It's never gonna work, it's never gonna work? What do you mean it's never gonna work? She has been trying as much as possible. Like, trust me, even though your allergies are plenty, she can still cater to them, you know? Anyway.
Well done, huh?
Listen, if you don't want to snitch on those guys, I got like 3 people in my contacts who could take care of it.
It's whatever. I was gonna break up with her anyway. She deserves better. Could you please just leave? I just want to go to sleep.
That makes way more sense.
We are really doing this, aren't we? I'll admit, I haven't seen this trope in a while. But, like, come on, man. Like, really? Again? Again? So, basically, the trope I'm talking about is that he's helping the sister of the bully, so the bully feels bad for what he's done and tries to apologize and tries to fix it. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Anyway. Look, nobody's gonna care. Nobody is gonna care. We all know.
Is that your boyfriend?
What? Huh? Oh, no, he's Toby. Sorry. I mean, his name is Toby. Okay, I may have a teeny weeny crush on him.
Okay, may I ask why do people still use the whole teeny whiny thing? Like, let's be honest, we all know that when someone tries to say this, we all know that they don't actually mean that it's something small. We all know that.
Well, it looks like the feeling might be mutual.
It would never work out. I mean, look at him. He's the captain of the soccer team, and I'm just dead weight. It'd just be a matter of time before he finds someone who could actually keep up with him.
Come on, you can't think that way. What?
You can't think that way? The hypocrisy is insanity. You can't think that way? That's exactly what you did. Like, I know he's providing advice or whatever, but he's basically a hypocrite to himself. Like, oh, you can be that way? That's exactly what you did. Like, I really hope he realizes that he essentially contradicted himself. Because, like, on one hand, he tells Avery, I'm so sorry, we can't work together because of my allergies. Now, of course, like, that's basically what he said. And then this girl is like, oh, I'm just dead weight, he needs someone who can keep up with him. And he tells her, no, you can't think like that. That's exactly what you did, my boy. Try to be consistent at least. Anyway. Okay, sorry.
What if he's your person? Someone once told me you need to give love a chance. Because to the right person, no obstacle's too big.
If you believe that, then why the hell do you break up with Avery? It doesn't seem like you need any guidance, any encouragement, none of that. But then, like, you suddenly went from, oh yeah, I can be with Avery because of my allergies, to, hey, don't worry, you can be with that guy even if you're disabled or whatever. It doesn't matter because if to the right person, the obstacle's too big. Like, you just contradicted yourself. Like, the reason why this doesn't work is because usually the change happens because of guidance or encouragement or whatever. But this time, nothing happened. He wasn't guided. He wasn't encouraged. None of that happened to him, yet he's suddenly in that direction? Really? Anyway.
So I was thinking, maybe pick you up around 7.
Okay, say cheese.
Cheese.
Perfect.
Hey, I thought you weren't going unless you had a date.
Yeah, well, thanks to my tutor, I actually have one.
Yep. They're going the path I expected. He's gonna ask, well, who's the tutor? And then he's gonna find out that it's Mr. Jesse Bangs over here. Again, like, Jesse Bangs? Really? I'm not joking, we have our new bend over, but this time, we have this on a kids channel. When it shouldn't be on a kids channel. And before you say anything, no, DharMann is a kids channel and nobody can deny it. The guy can't swear, and on top of that, he goes to the Kids' Choice Awards or whatever it's called, like every year, so you can't tell me he's not a kids channel. Like, really? Jesse Bangs? Look, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway.
Hey. Wow, you look stunning. Hey, I got you a little something.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, Cameron, by the way, there is a gift card on the counter that I need to give to Tanya's tutor.
Okay.
Apparently, the kid wears a hazmat suit to school, but he's the responsible party why Tanya and Toby are talking right now. And I have never seen your little sister happier.
What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? I told you this was gonna happen. DharMann is repeating a trope he has done. Like, DharMann, don't you dare think I have short-term memory or something. I remember the tropes you do. I remember. Just because you haven't done this trope in like a couple weeks doesn't mean I forget, my boy. I do not forget. Anyway.
Beautiful. Oh, by the way, let me have a picture of you two. You look awesome. All right, class. Our next assignment is going to be a group project. Since we have an odd number, we'll have a group of 3.
What happened to Jesse?
Jesse is no longer attending Brookside.
Just standard procedure.
Look, I want to ask a question. Is it really true in the US that someone can easily just quit school and go to another school, like, incredibly easily? Or, like, maybe not like, the hard part that I'm confused about is, like, can someone just, leave school, can someone just leave school and go to another school in the same year, in the same term, in the same semester, in the same whatever you call it? Like, can someone just do that? Really? Like, my guy, for me, where I live, like, you either wait you have to wait the whole year just to do that. Or at the very, very least, you wait a term or a semester or whatever you call it. Anyway.
What are you doing here?
I come in peace. I swear, I just wanted to apologize.
Is this the guy?
That woman was straight for the lip. Oh my gosh, he went straight for the lip. She's even sitting close to the knives.
My jealousy got the best of me. What I had Jim do was really messed up.
Jealous? What's there to be jealous of?
Well, dude, you're a big brain, and Avery's had a crush on you since we were like kids.
Since we were kids?
I was a chubby kid. I thought if I lost the weight, started dressing well, and, you know, I'd have a shot. But then I saw you, and I just felt like we were back at the playground.
I'm not even mad anymore, okay? I forgive you.
He doesn't deserve your forgiveness. What? I'm literally watching The Bachelor.
Okay, how does this... I feel like you just let that excuse work. Like, they go along with it because, let's be honest, that excuse wouldn't work. Like, the fact that she reacts to that moment and that she's looking directly at them, she can't just say, oh yeah, I was watching The Bachelor or Love is Blind. No, you're not. I feel like they just go along with it. Like, they acknowledge that she's definitely talking about them, but like... anyway.
I also wanted to come to thank you for what you did for Tanya. She's my sister.
I know.
You knew that? And you still helped her? Why?
The same exact question. The bully be like, oh, you helped my sibling, and then he's like, well, yeah, I knew that person was your sibling, and then the bully's like, what? And then the bully's like, well, why did you help them? And then he gives his and then the main character gives their reasons. Like, I'm not joking. Look at the other videos where they do this exact trope, and you'll find the bully asking the exact same question. I'm not joking. Anyway.
Because I know what it feels like to feel like you don't deserve love. Just do me one favor and treat Avery right, okay? I saw you ask her out.
I bet you didn't hear her response.
I'm still not over Jesse.
Yeah, she's crazy about you.
But I totally messed things up last time I talked to her. I can't just ask her to get back together.
Just write her a poem or something.
I need something bigger.
What's the name of that restaurant she likes? Mariner's Reserve?
Mariner's Reserve? Wait, my dad just acquired that company. I'm sure he would love to do a favor for someone who just helped out his daughter.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'm skipping that.
Please accept my overdue Valentine. And know my love never fades away. Avery, I'll be yours if you'll be mine. Maybe someday can begin today.
Yeah, she goes to him.
When I got your Valentine, I wanted to write you back, but I was scared that my condition would be too much for you. But you helped me to realize that you need to give love a chance, because to the right person, no obstacle's too big. So, what do you say we give this a real shot?
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, the same exact poem.
Sorry. Ground black pepper.
Okay, anyways, so back to where we were. So, I would say that my main problem with this video, and honestly, I feel like this outro, unlike the last time, or like the second last time, won't... Okay, I pressed that by accident. Like, I feel like this one, that won't take me as long, because there's only one thing that I really have to say. Like, I may have other things to say, but the main thing is the allergy list. Like, they kept hinting at grain, or... Why do I get confused between grain and wheat? Like, they get, like, genuinely, they hint at grain, like, multiple times. Multiple times. And yet, it isn't even on the allergy list. And also, the dust and grass thing, I don't even know if you can be allergic to those, but if you can, I don't know how he didn't get the hazmat suit earlier. How could he be on the playground if he had an allergy to dust and grass? It doesn't even make sense. And also, I like the fact that his sister is so defensive of him to the point when she saw his bullying, she immediately reached for the lamp, and then after that, when that failed, she immediately sat near knives. I honestly like how defensive she was. She was like, "Oh, you're the one who hurt my brother? Well, okay, no, well, guess what? You're getting this." And then she immediately gets the lamp. But honestly, I feel like that's all I have to say. There's really nothing more. Honestly, I like the fact that even though this video was honestly really long, like, I like the fact that they at least made sure that it didn't feel like there was anything filler. You know what I mean? I like the fact that there wasn't really anything filler. There wasn't really anything that you could skip without something changing. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is the most recent video, right? A video YouTube recommends. As always, links to the channel in the video description. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.